It's time for the Parkhop's Disney Quiz, a Disney trivia game show where you and your family compete to see who's the Disney Quiz Master. And now a man who lives in a fantasy land, Jacob.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Parkhop's Disney Quiz, Episode 2. Before we get started, let's take a look at the rules. As usual, there are going to be 5 questions in each round. Each question will come from one of 5 categories: people, places, movies, television, or music. Each question is going to be worth 1 point, and at the end of each round, there will be an optional bonus question where you can choose to go double or nothing for that round's points. And the highest score after 3 rounds wins. Ready to play?
Round 1.
Here's a question from our people category. Who played Bert in 1964's Mary Poppins and the role of Goofy's grandfather on an episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in 2014? 10 seconds. Time's up. That answer, of course, is Dick Van Dyke. Now moving over to places. What themed land in the Magic Kingdom is home to the Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor? Let's put 10 seconds on the clock. Time's up. You'll find Mike Wazowski and his friends in Tomorrowland. Let's go to the movies. In Japan, this Disney Pixar hit is known as Grandpa Carl's Flying House. In the US, it has just one word in the title. What is it? Time's up, and up is the answer to this question. Moving over to television now. In Disney's Phineas and Ferb, the title characters have a sister whose life mission is to bust her brothers. Who is she? Think you know this one? Time's up. The answer is Candace Flynn. We have a music question now. A song from the animated classic Peter Pan also plays as the soundtrack to Peter Pan's flight in 5 Disney parks. What is it? That classic song is You Can Fly. Now it's time for our bonus question. Remember, this one's optional, but if you choose to answer it and get it right, you will double your points from this round. Get it wrong, and you lose them all. Ready to take the risk? Disney cast members are never supposed to do this thing with one finger, and should either use 2 fingers or their whole hand. What is it? Time's up. The answer is point. In some cultures, pointing with one finger is considered rude, and so Disney cast members are instructed to point with either 2 fingers or their entire hand. Ready to move on to the next round? Add up your points, and let's move on.
Round 2.
We're moving back to our people category. From 1986 through 1998, the film Captain EO appeared at various times in Disney parks. What pop star was cast in the starring role? Time's up. That answer is Michael Jackson. Let's take a look at places. Cars Land at Disney's California Adventure invites guests into what fictional town found along Route 66? Think it over. Time's up. That answer is Radiator Springs. Moving over to the movies. A Volkswagen Beetle played the starring role in this 1968 live-action film. What is it? 10 seconds. In that movie, Herbie played the Love Bug. Let's move on to a television question now. In February of 1996, the Walt Disney Company purchased what television network and its subsidiaries for $19 billion? Answer: they paid a lot of money for ABC. We have an audio clue for this question. What attraction in both California and Florida has this orchestral instrumental as its theme? That stirring anthem belongs to Soarin'. Now it's time for our second bonus question. Remember, this is optional. If you get it right, you double your points from this round. Get it wrong, and you lose all of the points from this round. Ready to give it a try? In the Country Bear Jamboree, what guitar-strumming, top-hat-wearing brown bear serves as the master of ceremonies? 10 seconds. Time's up. That MC is Henry. Later on, Henry and Wendell joined together for a stirring duo of Mama Don't Whoop Little Buford. Add your points up, and let's get ready for the third round.
Round 3.
We're headed back to our people category. WED Enterprises, the earliest name for Disney Imagineering, uses Walt Disney's 3 initials in its name. What does the E stand for? The E in WED stands for Elias. Let's change places now. Of Epcot's many pavilions, which one is the largest, occupying more than 6 acres? Think it over. Time's up. The answer is the Land. Let's answer a movie question now. In the opening sequence of Beauty and the Beast, the baker asks Belle where she's off to. What's her reply? Do you know this one? Time's up. Of course, Belle's off to the bookshop. And now a fairly recent television question. In the Disney Plus hit series The Mandalorian, Mando is saved by the child when he causes what kind of creature to hover off the ground? 10 seconds. Time's up. That beast was called a mudhorn. And finally, our last music question of the day. In 2017, what song became the anthem for the Magic Kingdom's evening fireworks and projection show? I bet you know this one. Time's up. It has the same name as the show itself, Happily Ever After. And now it's time for our final bonus question of the day. Remember, if you choose to answer and get it right, you'll double this round's points. If you get it wrong, you'll lose them all. Ready for the next question? Here we go. The lyrics for Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me from Pirates of the Caribbean were written by what prominent Imagineer? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. That Imagineer was Xavier Atencio. Also known as X, Xavier Atencio was well known for writing many of the scripts for the most beloved attractions, including Pirates of the Caribbean and the Haunted Mansion. So, how did you do in today's game? If you won in your group or family, congratulations! Be sure to post your scores in the comments down below. And if you scored the maximum score of 30, congratulations, my friend, you are a Disney Quiz Master. Until next time, my name's Jacob, reminding you to gather your belongings, watch your head and step, and take all small children by the hand.